Have you ever looked at your life and wondered why everything seems harder for you than for everyone else? Why some people appear to move forward effortlessly while you're fighting battles no one can see? If you have, then this story is for you. The Bible tells us about a young man named Joseph. Joseph wasn't just any young man. He was loved by his father and carried a dream from God. In those dreams, he saw himself rising to greatness and becoming a leader. But what happened next didn't look anything like a blessing. His own brothers became jealous of him. The people who should have protected him were the very ones who betrayed him. One day they threw him into a pit, imagine that. One moment you're dreaming about your future, and the next moment you're trapped in a dark hole abandoned by the people you trusted. Joseph probably wondered, "God, what happened to the dream you gave me?" But the pit was only the beginning. His brothers sold him as a slave. From the outside, it looked like his life was falling apart. Yet what Joseph couldn't see was that God was working behind the scenes. The pit wasn't the end of his story. It was preparation. Years passed. Joseph served faithfully in a foreign land. Then another trial came. He was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Again, it looked like life was unfair. Again, it seemed like God was silent. But while Joseph sat in prison, God was shaping his character. The prison taught him patience. The betrayal taught him forgiveness. The waiting taught him trust. The hardships were producing something that comfort never could. And then at the right time, everything changed. God opened a door no man could shut. Joseph was called from the prison to stand before Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. In a single day, the prisoner became a ruler. The forgotten man became one of the most powerful people in the nation. And when Joseph finally looked back at everything he had endured, he understood something powerful. The pit had a purpose. The prison had a purpose. The pain had a purpose. Years later, standing before the brothers who betrayed him, Joseph said these remarkable words, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Genesis 50:20. What looked like destruction was actually preparation. What looked like rejection was actually redirection. What looked like a setback was actually a setup for God's plan. Maybe you're in your own pit right now. Maybe you're facing disappointment, delay, rejection, or struggles that make no sense. But just because you cannot see the blessing doesn't mean it isn't there. God often hides His greatest blessings inside our greatest struggles. The struggle you're facing today may be building the strength you'll need tomorrow. The delay may be preparing you for a blessing you're not yet ready to carry. The pain may be producing wisdom, character, and faith that success alone could never teach. So don't give up. Your struggle is not proof that God has abandoned you. It may be evidence that God is preparing you. Like Joseph, one day you'll look back and realize that what almost broke you was the very thing God used to bless you. And when that day comes, you'll understand this truth. Some of God's greatest blessings arrive disguised as struggles.